This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They get him down to a big gainer to the 42.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff. It's Sutton. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments, because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
They'll try the ground game here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw here. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They draw first blood in this national title game. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Catch made, just enough of a gain to move the sticks.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
That's a design quarterback keeper. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. The receiver grabs it. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Touchdown, Kansas State. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Dropping back. It's 11. Caught over the middle. It's Brown.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
A new set of downs after that completion. Heading left after the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Oh, how about that, Chris? This defense has been taken for a ride. I'm not sure if they're overconfident or they just fell asleep a little bit. But whatever the case, they better wake up because now they're facing a goal to go. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get a play into the end zone right here.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Second down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arizona State. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And they tack on the extra point. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Will start at the 25. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Looking to scramble. Heave the ball deep down that right side. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. It's a quick grab. To the 25. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. And This national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Sun Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to the left side. Wide open downfield.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Sun Devils are in the red zone. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Single back takes the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
And the Sun Devils will line up here on 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. To the air, it's Levitt. And they will score. Touchdown, ASU.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Edwards. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. He's got the first and still going. Now here he goes. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Kansas State. That's how you finish a play. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this big a stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back. It's Levitt. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Now it's second down here. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick this away to start the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Play action here on first down. On the move now. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they jump on top here in the second half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
To the air. It's Levitt. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
When this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
He's got his man in the open field. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Brown. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity. The Sun Devils will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. The quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
It's third down for the offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The Wildcats will have to kick it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Handoff heading left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
To throw, it's Levitt. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle, it's Brown. And wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. The Sun Devils pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Tries the right with a quick throw. Catch is made. Room to run here. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage for a first down. Handoff running right. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Hands off to the left. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He's going to hand this off. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter.
Kansas State, 28.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
The defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
Using his legs, it's Edwards.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Fires quickly to the left. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Johnson. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Well, I'd love to see the fullback get an opportunity to score a touchdown, especially catching the ball out of the backfield. What a luxury for this offense to have that kind of athlete that can block most of the game and then catch the ball for a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back comes the Arizona State offense out of the field. And on the carry, he's heading left.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Close to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. He's got his man wide open. Touchdown, ASU. They jump on top now here in the 4th. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Dropping back, it's Johnson. Looking to set up a screen pass here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try the right here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks, because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? First down, looking to throw the football. Fired into a tight window and picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Leaning on the run game here. First down, looking for more now. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And this time it's complete. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
And now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff, his hammer sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Pass complete on the crosser. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. He finds some space. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Arizona State. He broke away, and they couldn't catch it. That's another touchdown, a dream performance for this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they are struggling.
Back to pass. It's Levitt. Takes a quick catch. And he's stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. We're in for an exciting finish. This offense likely has one last drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Edwards. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Pass caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Kansas State. So a crucial touchdown, but that was just the first part. Now you got to execute the onside kicker to give yourself a chance to win the national championship.
Well, as you know, Chris, this onside kick, I think it's the toughest play in the game. Both special teams units know that the play is coming, and they understand the stakes as well. And if the kicking team can somehow get the ball, man, anything could happen.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. And there's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Now, it wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. We're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils.